At around 1:10 a.m. on May 6, 2024, Officer Matthew Toro of the Eau Claire Police Department was patrolling near the Regency Hotel in the area of Kirk and Esmond Streets when he observed a Chevrolet pickup truck fail to stop at a stop sign and make an improper turn. He activated his emergency lights, and the driver pulled over on Valmont Street between S. Hastings Way and Fairfax Street. The driver was identified as Thea, a 21-year-old woman.
Hi.
Sorry about that. Didn't realize it'd be such a problem. I just do this for safety reasons.
It's okay.
How you doing today?
I'm good. Is this okay?
Yep, this is perfect. So I'm Matthew with Eau Claire Police Department. The reason why I stopped you is that stop sign right off Kirk as you were coming out of the Regency. You just went right through it. There's a stop sign right there. That three-way stop.
Wait. What stop sign?
So when you pulled left out of the Regency parking lot, that's a three-way stop. So there's a stop sign going in the direction you were traveling where you make a left or right. You chose to make a left and then turn left onto Hastings. That little street right there, there's a three-way stop sign right there.
I guess I'm not understanding.
So when you know you were in the Regency parking lot. You know you were at the Regency?
Right.
Okay. You know how you...
I wasn't at the Regency. I was probably going... I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Where were you coming from today?
5 o'clock, I was picking up my aunt.
You were what?
I was picking up my aunt.
Okay, you were picking up your aunt. What were you doing at the 5 o'clock?
I guess I wasn't actually picking up my aunt, but I was actually at the 5 o'clock.
Okay. What were you doing at the 5 o'clock?
I was just waiting there for her.
Okay. Did you have any drinks there?
What?
Did you have anything to drink there?
No.
No? Okay. Well, like I said, when you pulled left out of that Regency parking lot, there's a stop sign right there. And you went right through it.
Okay.
So, and then I also observed when you were making
I didn't stop.
You did not stop, no.
Okay.
And then when you were making a left onto Hastings, you made an improper left turn. When you're turning left, you have to stay in that lane, that left lane, and you drifted off into the right.
Okay.
So, not the end of the world, but like I said, you were coming from the 5 o'clock bar?
Okay.
You were coming from the 5 o'clock bar?
I'm not sure at the point. I'm not sure where you were at.
No, that's okay. I'm just curious. So you said you were at the 5 o'clock bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at both, but I was waiting for my aunt.
What other bar were you at?
I was just waiting for her at the alibi.
Okay, you were at the alibi waiting for your aunt?
I switched to the 5 o'clock, but then I never had to pick her up.
Okay, gotcha. So you were just hanging out there? You went from the alibi to the 5 o'clock?
Right.
You didn't have a single drink? Because, I'll be honest, it kind of sounds like you might have had something to drink.
Right.
Okay, so did you?
I did have a drink, yeah.
What did you drink?
Tito's?
Tito's? Okay. Do you have ID and proof of insurance?
Yeah, I do. Okay, it's email.
Okay. Sam 178 at headquarters. Can I get a second? Possible 55.
You're gonna have to give it.
No worries. You know that just stuff that with me is fine. And this is your ID?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Do you mind if I just take a picture of it with on my phone? Okay. I'm gonna walk back to my squad, get that. Do you have proof of insurance as well?
I don't know against your safety and whatnot.
Okay, is there something in there that I should be concerned about?
No.
Okay. Well, if your insurance is in there, you can reach for it, as long as there's nothing in there.
But I don't know.
It's alright, I have a flashlight on
It's
it.
my dad.
Okay, it's your dad's. Okay, I'm not seeing anything, so...
Maybe this?
That looks like to be your registration. So here, I'm gonna go check this out real quick. Do you mind if I just take the phone with me real quick? Yep, that's insurance right there.
Okay.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Of course.
And you said this is your dad's truck? Perfect, all right, you can take that back. So I'm just gonna check this out, and you said you're fine with me taking this phone just to look at your information? All right, I appreciate it. And it's Thea? Did I say Thea? Perfect, thank you. So, three-way stop outside of the Regency. You know what I'm talking about, on like Kirk Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, she came out of the Regency. So I observed her going into the Regency from, I believe it's Edmonds or Esmond. blew that stop sign. Where I was sitting, I can't really tell if she actually blew it or not, but like, there was no signs that she like slowed down. She just accelerated through it.
49 County.
Stopped at the Regency.
What?
Was pulling out of the Regency onto Kirk Street. Blew that stop sign, and then made a left on a Hastings, improper left turn. Stopped her here. She's slurring her words. Said she was coming from the 5 o'clock and was at the Alba at some point. I asked her if she was drinking anything at any point. She said no initially, and then I was like, well, it kind of sounds like you've been drinking because she's slurring her words a little bit. And then she was like, yeah, okay, I did have something to drink. She said she had Tito's. So I'm going to check her out, check the plate on this, but then we're doing fields.
That's good.
Appreciate you stepping out. You found what you were looking for.
Right. So where are you trying to go though? So you drove from here?
I never been here.
Okay. I guess I'm super confused because you said you drove from here.
I came to Eau Claire to pick up my aunt,
Yep.
and then I never picked her up. So then I was just waiting, and then I left to go get a drink or whatever from Taco Bell, and then I got it.
Okay. Alrighty, well if you just want to hop out, my partner's going to talk with you a little bit more and we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, so he's conducting an investigation right now, okay? So he's getting some
Right.
signs of intoxication.
Right.
I'm also getting the same signs that he's telling me about. So he just wants to do
course.
some tests with you, make sure
course.
that you're
Choose
safe
your
to
phone
drive.
if you want to put that in the car.
Thank you.
Yep, I appreciate you letting me use it. So, like my partner said there, based on your driving behavior and the fact that you're coming from bars and you said you had, how many drinks did you have?
None.
None?
But I was here to pick up my aunt.
Okay. You told me you had
I'd never told you I
mixed
had
drink
a
with
drink.
Tito's. Okay. Well, I have that on body camera footage. So.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
You said Bush Light?
Flashlight.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, now I'm getting mixed stories. You said you didn't have anything to drink, but earlier you told me you did have something to drink.
Right.
So, did you or did you not have something?
I was at the 5 o'clock and she was having Bush Light with her, I don't know what it was, but
Okay. What did you have?
I don't, it was at the, I don't know what it's called, Alba?
Yeah, what did you have to drink?
None.
You didn't have anything to drink at the Alibi?
No.
Did you have anything to drink at 5 o'clock bar?
No.
Okay. So you were at both bars doing what exactly?
I was just waiting for my aunt I was just
Okay.
waiting.
Gotcha. So, like I said, based off of the driving habits, you seem like you're kind of slurring your words, and I'm
Okay.
not kind of getting a good story.
Okay.
I'd like to do a field sobriety test with you if you'd be
You're
willing
not
to do that.
getting complete story.
Huh?
You're not getting complete
Yep.
story?
Yep. The story just keeps kind of changing on me, and I'm
Okay.
just not understanding. So, based on that, I don't think you're fit to drive, and I'd like
Okay.
to be able to do field sobriety tests with you,
Okay.
so that maybe you are fit to drive, and you could just prove to me otherwise.
Okay.
If that's all right with you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
So what I'm going to do, oh, perfect. He's turning on those lights. So what I'm going to have to do you agree that this is kind of like a flat surface?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, perfect. We could do it here or we could do it on the sidewalk, whatever you
Of
would
course.
prefer.
This is fine.
This is fine. All right, if you want to just stand right there. So we're going to be going through 3 different tests. First one's going to be eye test. I'm just going to be checking your eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this light on, hold my finger in front of it. I just want you to look at the tip of my finger.
Okay.
Bring your arms out to your side for me, please.
Okay.
Yep, like that. And I just want you to follow my finger with your eyes, not your head, okay?
Okay.
You understand?
I've never done this before.
Nope,
so
that's totally okay. All you have to do
Okay.
is follow this tip of my finger.
it might be brighter.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any other medical conditions that?
No, just it makes it just brighter.
Just brighter? What's brighter? Oh, like the light you're
Like
going to be looking
okay,
at?
so like if you're like stopping for a green light, it would be like
Gotcha.
more lights.
Okay.
I don't know if you know it. Anything
Is it
about
when
that?
like you look at something, it kind of like the lights kind of like stretch out a little bit, kind of branch out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
So perfect. I appreciate you telling me that. So like I said, just look at this. If you could just follow the light with your eyes for me, please.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
How long does this go for?
Not much longer.
Okay. I'm just getting cold.
Okay, I apologize.
I'm just freezing. Can I put my arms together?
Yep, you can just bring your arms out to your side, like if you could just bring them
Oh.
out to the side of your body. You can just you
Okay.
can hold them against your
I'm
body
just
like that.
cold.
I understand.
It's okay.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
Thank
So
you.
for this next test, it's called the walk and turn test. What I'm gonna have you do before I explain any instructions or do the test, I'm gonna give you instructions on a position that I want you to assume before the test begins. So what I want you to do is take your right foot, put it in front of your left foot, heel to toe, like so.
Okay.
So if you could do that for me right now. This is the position.
Okay, can I have a second?
You need a second?
All I see is like yellow.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
And also, if it's too cold out here, this is something that if you're willing to do, we could go to the police department. We could do it in the garage where it's not cold outside.
Okay.
It'll be
I
warm
think
inside.
I have a jacket inside.
Yeah, if you have a jacket, yep, we could grab that.
You want to come with me?
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, I know.
It's freezing.
Yep, it's definitely cooled off.
Right here?
Yep, right here is perfect.
Okay.
Do you agree? I'm gonna ask you again. Do you agree that this is a flat surface?
Right.
Straight
I'm
to
just
walk
like a little blind from the 4-minute blind.
Well, like I said,
thing
do you
you just
need a
said.
second?
Okay.
Just you let me know when you're ready. We'll go off of you, okay?
Okay. I'm okay.
Okay. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the test for you.
Okay.
Before we do the test and before I explain it to you, I'm going to give you instructions on a position that I want you to assume.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is with your arms out to your side like so, if you could just keep them out of the pockets for me, I'd really appreciate that. I know it's
Okay.
cold. I want you
okay.
to take your right foot, put it in
Okay.
front of your left foot like so, heel to toe. You want to make sure they're heel to toe together. Perfect, like that. Arms down at your side, and I want you to stay in this position until I tell you to begin the test. Do you understand?
Right.
If you could just keep your arms down at your side, thank you. So like I said, I want you to stay in that position. For this test, what I'm going to have you do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps forward, turn using a series of small steps, and then take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. I'm going to demonstrate that test by doing 3 steps. You're going to do 9. My demonstration will be 3.
Okay.
So if you could just stay in that position for me, please,
Okay.
I'd really appreciate that. So what you're going to do, with your lead foot forward, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, looking down at your feet, counting out your steps, and then when you get to 9, I want you to take a series of small steps and do a turn like so. Take your back foot, series of small steps like this, bring that back foot in front of your left foot, and then take 9 steps back, heel to toe.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand the test?
Right.
Perfect, you can just stay in that with your arms down at your side. Do you need me to explain the test at all again, or do you understand it?
Okay.
Okay, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
1, 2, 3,
If
4,
you could just keep your arms down at your side.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You said how many?
I said do 9, but you do the test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Perfect, you could stop. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect. Maggie, do you have a phone on you?
Yeah.
Perfect. So for this next test, what I'm going to have you do, it's called the one leg stand test.
Okay.
What I want you to do is you could choose any foot you want. If you could just bring your feet together and arms down your side. What I want you to do is you can choose whatever foot you want. I want you to raise it 6 inches off the ground like this. You could just imagine that there's like a soda can under your foot.
Can I lean against something or
Nope. No, you're not allowed to lean on against anything. So you're going to bring one foot raised up like so, arms down your side. I want you to look at your toes, and I want you to count to 30 in this fashion. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, and continue.
Okay, out loud?
Yes, out loud.
Okay.
Yep, while looking at your feet, arms down at your side, and like I said, you can choose whichever foot you want, and then I want you to count until I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, you may begin.
1, 1,000. Okay. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. I don't think I can balance like that.
Okay.
3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 6, 1,000. 7, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000.
Okay, you can stop there. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, perfect.
I'm sorry. I can't balance. I've been in sports, but I can't balance.
What sports did you play?
Balance. Basketball and softball.
Oh, nice. I never played that. I played football, so. No, that's all right. So listen, Tay, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Based on what I witnessed with your driving behavior, you're slurring your words, and these 3 tests, I don't believe you're fit to drive. I don't think you've been honest with me, and I'm giving you a chance now to be honest with me. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
You haven't had anything to drink tonight? Okay. So you came from 2 bars tonight, but you didn't have a single drink.
I ended my shift at Southtown. Do you know what that is?
Southtown. Off the top of my head, I don't. What is it?
Golf Road by... What the fuck is it? BK? What is BK?
It's Burger King?
Burger King.
Okay.
Golf Road?
What is it? What is Southtown like? I know where it is you're talking about. What is it you do?
It's just basically it's just a bar.
Mm-hmm. It is a bar?
What do you mean?
I'm just curious what you do for work. You said you were coming from work.
Okay. I just serve people drinks and I resect I don't know what you call it. It was my first day today.
So is it a bar?
It's a pub.
Pub? Okay. Gotcha.
But it was my first day today, and I basically resacked the coolers, and
What bar? Or what pub?
what's it called? South Palm Pub.
Oh, okay.
I also work at Corner Pub in Fall Creek.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So you went from there to then you left work?
No, I worked at Southtown Pub.
Okay. And then you left there, correct?
Right.
And then you...
I was there basically the whole
Gotcha.
night.
And then you went to the Alibi?
Right.
Okay. And then you went to 5 o'clock bar?
On my way, yeah.
Okay. And then you went towards the Regency, and then that's when I saw you over there? Does that sound about right?
I don't remember.
Okay, no worries. Would you be willing to provide a PBT score today?
A PBT score?
Yep, personal breathalyzer test. Basically, you'll just blow into the tube, and then it'll provide a sample.
Have you ever
Is
done
that, like, what do you call it? What do you call it? Needed?
Needed, I guess that's more subjective. I mean, it's something that you could deny. We're asking if you'd like to provide one.
Okay.
So it's a voluntary preliminary breath test. It would just kind of show us how much alcohol is on your breath.
Okay.
It's not necessary at all, and if it makes you feel any better, it has nothing to do with our decision making tonight.
Okay. I'd rather not take
You'd rather not?
Right.
Okay,
That's fine.
perfect. So, like we've talked about before, the story just, it's changed multiple times. I asked you initially on my first approach if you had anything to drink. You mentioned yes, you had Tito's. You didn't tell me exactly how many Tito's or what kind of, whether it was a mixed drink or shots.
I told you that my aunt had Tito's.
Okay. So you didn't have anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay. What have you had? Have you consumed anything? Have you used any
None.
drugs tonight?
None. But I was picking my aunt from 5 o'clock, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you mentioned that. So I'll be honest with you, Taya. Based on your slurring of words, driving habits, and the field sobriety test, I don't think you're being honest with me.
Okay.
I think you've had something to drink tonight. So at this moment in time, you are under arrest for OWI first. So if
Can
you
I
just
call
put your
my father?
Yep, we could get that arranged for you. But
Okay.
for right now, we
Perfect.
just put you in cuffs. You got it? Okay. Oh, appreciate it. So do you have anything on you that,
I do
because we're going to
not.
have to search you, do you have anything on you that could poke, prick, or stab us in any way?
Nope.
Okay. Do you want your phone with you? Is there anything in the car that you want to come with you?
Am I allowed to use my phone?
At some point in the night, yes. Right now, no.
Yes, can I have my phone?
Okay.
It
Yep.
might be on the front seat.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Perfect. Got it. All right.
Unless there's, I don't know if you let me use my vape.
Vape at this moment, no.
Okay, that's okay. My phone, otherwise, yes.
Sam 170 headquarters, 1 in custody for 5-5. All right. We're just going to search you in front of this car.
Okay.
So you said nothing sharp or no in your pockets that's gonna poke the stickers?
No.
Are there any pockets on this jacket?
No. I don't think so.
I'll have you just raise your hands up a little bit for me, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
You got it. Check it.
Yeah, I got
I
the
was
jacket over here.
wondering, if I get out of jail, like tomorrow, would I be able to drive myself home?
So there's a couple things that my partner here is going to go over with, but
Okay.
it's possible that you could go in tonight. But
Okay.
there's going to be some paperwork that needs to be done, and that kind of
I'm on
depends on
probation
things.
right now.
You're on probation?
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, I appreciate you being
That
honest with
could
me.
change things, but
Right.
I'll let you know as I go, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah, that's fine. It's up to you. Okay, I appreciate
Okay.
that.
So we're gonna go to the squad behind here, okay?
Okay, I just want to call my dad.
Okay. That's not gonna be right away, but we can definitely.
Okay. It's a good car, so I just don't want to.
Okay. You know if he has insurance on that vehicle?
Right, he does.
There is? Okay.
Yeah, he should know everything.
Okay. So, because your vehicle is parked in a no parking zone right now, would you be
Okay.
okay with us moving it into like the auto zone parking lot so
Would
it
I
doesn't
get
get towed?
charged for you can move it into a no parking zone, but
Okay.
would I get charged for a fee?
Not for that, no.
Okay, no.
No. If we were to tow it, then yeah. But if you're allowing us to move it into a parking lot, we'll be fine.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. And I apologize. What was your name?
Taya?
Taya. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat there. Okay. And you said your phone is in the car. Is your
It should be.
do you have like a purse in there?
No.
Keys?
It should be on the key should be in the ignition and phone should be on one of the seats.
Okay. And then you said no purse?
No.
Okay. All right. I can grab that stuff for you, and then we'll move the vehicle so that it's not
Okay, thank you.
in a bad spot. Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
so you're just watching it from there. She kind of comes from that, I think it's like Edmund or Edmund, but anyways, that looked like the outline.
I just want to make sure my camera's on. Actually. Yeah. Okay. We're good.
Yeah, so what was the first stop sign kind of into that three-way stop? Where I was standing, I think it'd be hard to argue if I could actually see her come to a stop, but I mean, there was no signs of slowing down or speeding up.
Mhm.
Just kept the same speed going. Went in the Regency, parked there. I don't know what. Came back out on the Kirk, blew the first stop sign, took a left on Hastings, improper left turn.
Okay.
Put my lights on her here, in here.
Which is quite a ways.
Yeah, the story changed multiple times. Said she was at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
She was at the 5 o'clock, picking up her aunt, but never picked up her aunt, and then said she went to the alibi sometime. I'm thinking that's when she counter at the Regency.
Okay.
But, I mean, story changed multiple times. She told me that she had a Tito's drink. I don't know if it was a mixed drink or a shot or anything like that. She didn't specify.
Okay.
And then, I mean, you saw Fields.
Yeah, for sure.
Slurring a word as soon as I approached.
And I mean, I could smell alcohol while she was standing there
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad you're here because this is shock right now.
is it? You're
Yeah,
not working?
no, I'm not smelling anything.
Okay.
Sniffling all day, but
Can you turn this off with it locked?
yeah, I think if you there you go.
Are you good with moving this and then
Yeah.
so I can start her paperwork?
Yep, I can move it.
That way, all you've got to do is the fields. Paperwork for
Yeah,
fields.
I'll do. So yeah, just a supplement of the report about Fields. Is there any?
Well, you're gonna want to cover driving behavior,
Yes, yeah.
initial contact, fields,
Yeah.
and then I'll just say, "Yep, I took her for processing. This is what we did."
Is there anything else I need to do?
Move the vehicle and give me the key back.
Can do. Awesome. You were the best for this.
Did she have an ID?
I took a photo of it on my phone. She had an ID, but it was on her phone. She didn't have proof of it in the vehicle.
Okay.
I ran her information. She has a valid DL.
Okay.
But it's on my. I took a photo of it. I'll send a picture of it to you on your work phone.
Yeah, or she. I mean, she can just tell me all the information as well.
That works too. You think it's fine to just park it in the AutoZone lot?
So why not?
Yeah, I don't see why not either. Okay.
Okay. All right. Hey, Taya, how are we doing back there?
I'm okay.
What's up?
I'm okay.
Okay. Just gonna pull into a parking lot here, okay? So, like my partner told you, you're under arrest for OWI right now.
Okay.
So we got some paperwork to go over. You said you are on probation.
Yeah.
Okay. So that may change things a little bit. Otherwise, I can let you know. I'll call probation and see what exactly they want done. If they do not place a hold on you, it's possible that you'd be able to go home tonight if you can think of somebody.
A sober driver.
What's that?
A sober driver.
A sober driver. So somebody who is over 18 and who is sober tonight.
Okay.
So, like I said, I gotta contact probation, but start thinking about somebody in the event that they do not place a hold on you. Okay.
Okay. I might have to puke.
You might have to puke. Yeah. Oh, yep. Just hang on for 10 seconds. Okay, let me get can I get the seatbelt off? You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have to breathe. Okay. I don't know if I can't breathe or what.
Okay. I mean, you're being pretty decent. I can put the handcuffs in the front. You think that'll help?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor, step out for me, okay?
I think having them in the back.
Yep, it's gonna make everything a little bit more difficult to breathe on that, okay? But I will do what I can so you're not puking in my backseat, alright?
Okay.
I'll take that on your wrist there.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. You feeling like you need to puke still, or are you okay?
Can I just sit here and breathe?
Okay. So I can't really let you sit there with the door open because I got some
Okay.
paperwork to get through.
That's okay.
Okay. So yep, I'll just have you sit back. I'll leave the window down. I'll open the other one so you get a breeze through here. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Just gonna seatbelt you back in. All right. Just let me know if anything changes. You're feeling like you need to puke. Okay.
Okay. If I get a puke, can I open the door?
You cannot open the door. I would have
Okay.
to do it, so I'm gonna need you to I need you to give me a couple of seconds before you're gonna do it, alright?
Okay. Okay, thank you. Can I have my door open again?
Are you gonna puke?
I don't know.
Altoona 408 just made a stop off of Claremont and 53. I'll be stepping out with them.
Just, if you're not gonna puke, the door's gonna have to stay shut, okay?
I think I'm gonna puke.
You are gonna puke.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
If you can reach the seatbelt and you need to swing your legs out, go ahead and do that, okay?
What you mean? Like this way?
No, if you can unbuckle, go ahead and do that and swing your legs out if you're gonna puke, okay?
Okay. I think
You think you're okay?
it just needs. Can you roll it this window down more?
I can roll it down more.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay. Okay. Are you able to lean any further than that? Okay. Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna move over to the other side and unbuckle you, okay? Okay. If you're able to get any further, out. You can go ahead and step out if you're able.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have any water or anything for you to rinse your mouth
That's
out with,
okay.
though. Still got more?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel better though.
Okay. That's good. Think you're okay for me to shut the door again?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, there's puke right here though.
Yep, I see that. That's
Okay.
okay. It'll be fine. We'll get that cleaned up later.
Okay.
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 Right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you have the key for my truck?
I do. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have a wallet or a purse or anything in there?
It's fine in there.
Okay. Alright.
The windows are up.
Windows are all up, and the doors plus the tailgate is all locked, so good to go.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thea was arrested for operating while intoxicated, OWI. Officers Toro and Anderson conducted a search before escorting her into Officer Anderson's patrol vehicle. Her vehicle was moved to the nearby AutoZone parking lot instead of being towed. While Officer Anderson was completing paperwork, Thea vomited, with most of the liquid ending up inside the patrol car. When read the informing the accused form, she refused to provide a breath sample. Since she was on probation, Officer Anderson informed her that a hold had been placed, meaning she would be taken to jail. At 2:51 a.m. at the Eau Claire County Jail, Thea agreed to a preliminary breath test, PBT, which showed a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.225%. She was cited for the following offenses: operating while intoxicated, first offense; improper left turn; failure to stop at a stop sign. What do you think about this incident? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support us and stay updated with our latest videos. This is Bodycam Chronicles. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next incidents.